Good afternoon. My name is Anastасія Сахнюк and I represent Netішинський academic exam in Англійській region. Advertising, as you know, is an engine of commerce. With increasing communication in the world and acceleration of economic globalization, English advertising has found its way into people's life. It greatly influences our thoughts, feelings, and outlooks. This witty ad slogans and memorable phrases attract potential customers and create, evidently, the demand for a definite type of goods or services. Since advertising in English occupies such an important position in modern society, we need to understand, assess English advertising and know how to create English advertising texts. However, whatever the promotional strategy advertising takes, language is the main carrier of advertising messages all along. And to achieve this awareness, it is important to have a good grasp of the language characteristics of English advertising. In modern society, English advertising has gradually formed its own features in several aspects. Therefore, an analysis of the linguistic features of English advertising is worthwhile. Thus, the given project is dedicated to linguistic characteristics of English advertising texts. To achieve this end goal, we must discuss the definitions, functions, and significance of English advertising, examine the principles of the adaptation of the foreign text to the particular auditory, its culture, and life priorities. Analyze the main characteristics of wording, syntactical features, and theoretical devices in advertising. Describe the use of these peculiarities in the examples given in the project. Before moving on the style of advertisement, we shall first discuss advertisement at some length. Advertisement. Definition. Advertising is a form of communication intended to promote the sale of a product or service, to influence public opinion, to gain political support, to advance a particular cause, or to elicit some other response desired by the advertiser. Encyclopedia Britannica. Which type of advertisement is successful? And what features does a successful advertisement possess? It should have 4 functions. AIDA, which represent 4 words: attention, interest, desire, and action. So, the style of advertisement writing is unique and has its own particular character. It should catch a person's attention and quickly create a memorable impression. In what follows, we shall discuss the possible ways to do it. In advertising, English there are specific features at each level. And in our analysis, we have found the following remarkable linguistic features. At a phonologic level, advertisements usually draw attention to the rhythm formed by using unexpected parallelism in sounds, not just spellings, a repetition of consonants or vowels, rhyme, homophones, onomatopoeias. At the morphosyntaxis level, there is also preference to certain units such as comparative and separative constructions, the second person, singular and plural, determiners, verbs in the imperative and present tenses, frequent use of monosyllable verbs. Furthermore, most of them are colloquialism. These common verbs make advertising in English simple and easy to understand, that can give consumers a feeling of friendly lines and help them to remember the products easily. At the lexico-semantic level, there is a preference for neologism, abbreviations, technical vocabulary, borrowings. If advertisement emphasizes the product's quality or the origin abroad, borrowings would be the best choice for it. The most frequently ones in English advertising are from French and Spanish, mostly for wine, food, cosmetics, clothing. They increase the romantic and mysterious atmosphere in the advertising text and are intended to express the exoticism of the products. In the syntax of advertising, we can't but mention shifts in the logical order of elements, ellipses, substitutions, unfinished sentences, disjunctive elements. More simple sentences favor complex ones. It will get a better effect to use simple sentences that compound ones, because the readers will get bored on reading complex sentences. Another reason is to reduce the cost of advertising. How to write a good advertisement? Shakespeare said, "Brevity is the soul of which simple advertisement is intended not only to arouse the reader's attention and interest, but also to make consumers remember it." So, the first principle may be put on the top of the list is the KISS principle. Keep it short and sweet. Come up with a catchy, snappy tagline. The average product needs to more than 6 or 7 words. Clarity. Clarity means concentrate words, not abstract ones. For example, keep clear of the edges, recycle your rubbish, it's a resource, we have but only one use. Repetition. It is usually used for reinforced meaning and effect, which can still be further divided into 2 cases. Repetition of the same words and words of the same semantic field. Misspelling and phonages. In some advertisements, the advertising copywriter misspells some words on purpose, or adds some suffix or prefix to some common words. New original words are created to attract addresses' attention to meet their needs for curiosity and novelty. The orange-most drink in the world. Frequent use of compounds. In English advertisement, you can see compounds everywhere. Some compounds are written as single words, some with a hyphen, but other appears as 2 separate words. Compounds are very flexible and embody the innovative spirit of advertising fully. Rhetorical devices. The advertising style is full rhetorical devices, or traditionally figures of speech. Rhetorical devices catch our attention and force themselves into our memory. On this slide, we offer you an all-inclusive list of rhetorical devices, which stresses the unique sales proposition of the advertised product. To sum up, it's obvious that the right translation of the advertising text is crucial. If the translation is wrong, then the reception won't get the message of the advertisement. That's why we should consider a lot of factors when translating an advertising text. We can describe the process of translation of the advertising text briefly by singling out few important factors. First of all, we should save the right message of the text and its structure when translating an advertising text. Then, we should carefully choose words and rhetorical devices when doing the translation, and consider cultural and language specialities of reception. If everything is done correctly, we will have a translation of advertising text, which will save its influence and will definitely be successful.